We move to rotation 2 in these 2004 gymnastics championships. UCLA on vault, Florida on bars, Utah on beam, Georgia on floor. 3 of these teams among the only 4 ever to claim a national title. Utah leading the way with 9. UCLA just coming on the scene in 1997. Georgia has 5, none of which belong to Cory Fritzinger and Georgia's Super 6 seniors. The title has eluded them. They realize this is their very last chance.
When my class was recruited, they said that this could be one of the highest classes recruited in the nation. They should win 2 championships by the time they leave Georgia, and we haven't won one yet. And it's been in the back of our minds all season that this is where we want to be at the end of the season. And if we know that we go out there and this entire team puts all their heart and all their passion into this meet and we do our best and we don't come out on top, it's okay because we know we tried our hardest.
Suzanne Yakelin has led the Gym Dogs to all 5 of its national titles in her 21 years as Georgia's head coach. She's well aware once those Super 6 leave, there's rebuilding ahead in Athens, but in the meantime, Cory Fritzinger on floor.
First tumbling pass, whips through to double tuck. Very nice. She is one of the most aggressive competitors I've ever seen. Of course, you see that on the tumbling, there on the jumps. But this music is perfect for her dynamic dance style as well. Second tumbling pass. Nice clean 2.5 twist.
Because of ankle problems, and you see both of hers wrapped, Cory didn't compete on floor until the very last regular season meet of the year. And we talked about this Super 6, this group of 6 seniors. Amazingly, because of injuries, this group has only competed together in the same meet only a handful of times in their 4 years here. Taking a breather as Cory sets up for her last pass.
Nice double full, again, fighting for every 10th on those landings.
And for those of you who think gymnastics is a girly sport, don't tell Cory that. Her favorite hobby, hunting. And she has, in fact, shot 2 deer and has some of her teammates hooked on deer burgers. So there you go, at a 9.8 for Cory Fritzinger. Ashley Peckett up on vault for UCLA. Ashley, one of 3 Canadian-born Bruins.
Performing the Yurchenko, doing a half twist in Arabian, very difficult to stick because it is a blind landing. They can't see the mat before their feet hit.
And as senior laden as this UCLA squad is, Ashley's really emerged as one of the Bruins' most steady vaulters this year as she receives a 9.875 for that Yurchenko full. Rhonda Fain, Florida's 2nd-year coach, but Pauley Pavilion all too familiar to Miss Fain. Rhonda competing for the Bruins in the early 90s and was also a member of the 1988 Olympic team. But a blow for Rhonda as one of her forces on bars, Kristen Stuckey, is done. Her career is over. She blew out her ACL and MCL in her right knee in the SEC championships. Stuckey has now had 8 knee surgeries. Orley Szmuch on bars, performing in front of mom and dad and her hometown crowd, a native of Los Angeles.
She's got a lot of action this routine. We'll see right here. Swinging backwards on the bars. Very high flying Ginger. Beautiful. Pack salto down to the low bar. Very clean routine, looking for a stuck landing, of course. Performing a somewhat easy double tuck. Slight hop on the landing, but very nice routine.
There was a great note in Florida's media guide. Orley said her favorite part about living in Gainesville were the rabid fans and the lack of traffic. Obviously in stark contrast to LA, as we see Orley with a 9.725 on bars. Meanwhile on beam, that blank stare belongs to one Utah coach, Greg Marsden. His team struggling on their first event, and the downward spiral continues, Amanda, on beam.
Natalie Nikoloff was the lead-off for Utah. You can see a struggle right there in our series, earning a 9.775. Well, Gabriella Onodi, second up, struggles on a punch front. And again, taking the deduction. Once again, the first 2 routines up and 2 major mistakes for Utah.
No mistakes to be found for UCLA. Kristen Maloney, part of the nation's top vaulting team.
Performing that Yurchenko full, very easy for Kristen. Nice landing. She can actually do a double twisting Yurchenko. That's very difficult.
Kristen earned the very first perfect 10 of her career on this event in regionals. It'll be a 9.95 for her in this event, continuing the Bruins' steamrolling of these nationals early on. One gymnast who knows an awful lot about perfection on vault, Jeanette Antolin. She's had 9 perfect 10s this year. When we come back, we'll see if she can make it 10. With the apparatus being held for the very first time on raised podiums. And coaches and athletes chimed in on the new look nationals.
I think the teams just have to adjust, and it'll be the same for everyone. So I think it'll be a unique experience during their college career.
We're excited. The floor's bouncier, so that's a plus for me. But, I mean, it looks nice. It makes it look like it's a real competition atmosphere and a championship atmosphere, and I like it.
It's really cool being on a podium. It's like a stage. It's like it feels more like an actual performance.
The arena looks beautiful. They did a gorgeous job with it. I think for the fans, it's fantastic. I think for the athletes, it really showcases their work. We're really excited about it.
Bonnie, like Cory mentioned, she and many of the athletes like the podium because it does add bounce, but it can take some time getting used to, and it seems like the athletes are doing a very nice job adjusting.
Suzanne Yocklin's teams have been bitten by the injury bug late in the season the last few years. This season holding true to form. Kinsey Rowe, one of the Gym Dogs all-arounders, had her senior season cut short when she tore the ACL in her right knee during SECs.
She posted a couple 9.9s in last year's Super 6, and those scores and marks are very difficult to replace.
Well, here's another Georgia senior, Marline Stevens. Marline missed her entire junior year with an Achilles injury, so she knows a little bit about being banged up as well. She competed quite a bit as an all-arounder earlier in her career, but now Marline is strictly a floor and vault specialist. See, this is where the crowd gets into it.
And she gets into it. You can
I see you moving too.
Getting ready for her final tumbling pass. A very difficult double pike. Great height. Beautiful landing.
Marline Stevens has had 3 10s at Gym Dog. All 3 have come on floor, including a perfect score at this year's SEC Championships. Mom Melba evidently into the routine just as much as we were. And the judges liked it as well. A 9.9 for Marline Stevens. Kate Richardson up on vault for UCLA. Kate, a member of the 2000 Canadian Olympic team, and continues to train with the hopes of making this summer's games in Athens.
Yurchenko full. Beautiful body position. Slight hop on the landing, but the vault itself was gorgeous.
Kate has become physically and mentally buff with all the extra training. She does an hour of extra conditioning a day to try to keep up to speed for her elite routines. And a 9.9 for Kate Richardson and the UCLA Bruins. Erinn Dooley up on bars now for Florida. Along with Kristen Stuckey, Erinn's one of the Gators' 2 captains this season.
Nice clear hip. Right into Ginger. You can see her feet came apart just a little bit.
And every little 10th counts. Another separation on her shoot over.
Bars comes down to form and stuck landings. Again, getting ready for the dismount. She'll be doing a forward landing dismount. Very difficult. Double Arabian. Wow.
That's a stick.
Beautiful. That is a stick.
Here's something impressive about Erinn. When Florida beat UCLA earlier this year, she beat both Jeanette Antolin and Kate Richardson out for the all-around title, and they're the nation's 2 top all-arounders. And a 9.825 for the Gators, Erinn Dooley. Back over to floor now, where senior Chelsa Byrd prepares for her second pass, and if you're looking for power, she's got what you're looking for.
Front tumbling pass, front half layout step out. You know, Bonnie, when I was being recruited for Georgia, college gymnastics was almost a step down, a little bit easier. You watered everything down. When you see this last pass, you will understand that the college gymnastics scene continually rises and rises every year. Performing a last pass that you would see in the Olympic Games, for example, full in, very difficult, needs a lot of strength. Right here. Wow, unbelievable.
If I'm not mistaken, that is the only competitor who you'll see do a full in as her last pass on floor. And if Chelsa's grown anywhere, it's probably been in her ability to learn how to control her energy. She used to go out of bounds quite a bit early in her career, mom and dad cheering her on, but she's really learned how to channel that adrenaline into pure power and not mistakes. And a 9.95 for Chelsa Byrd and the Gym Dogs.